Alright, hello everybody, Conman here. We are on the PTR right now, in queue to go check out Alexstrasza. It is Monday, November 6th, something like that. Yeah, as you can see, it's about 7:25 over here on the East Coast. The patch and the PTR dropped today. Just what we got Alexstrasza, we have got some Lili reworks, some other stuff. The major mechanics changes that they were talking about at BlizzCon, that hasn't been released yet. I adjust my chair, excuse me, if you hear some banging in the background. Yeah, that hasn't been released yet. This PTR is supposed to run until, I think, the 14th, whatever that Tuesday is next week or so, the following Tuesday. And then I imagine there's going to be a delay, and then I think is the big PTR. That's supposed to be a 3-week PTR with all the mechanics changes, the stealth stuff, the changes to the structures and whatnot. I guess that's when Hanzo is going to be introduced as well, but we'll see. In this case, we do have Alexstrasza in the PTR. We are about halfway into what's supposed to be some long-ass queue for her, so we'll just talk about her a bit, and then if there's a lot of dead time in between that, we'll fix it in post. Anyway. So she's a support, as you see, a ranged support. Let's take a peek at her abilities while we're waiting here. She's got a couple of interesting ones already. I've played 1 or 2 games just against AI, so this game I'm queuing up for will be my first with actual people. But yeah, her Q ability is Gift of Life. We'll talk about Dragon Queen in a second. Her Q ability is Gift of Life. So what you see here, it actually costs her health to heal other people. So it takes 15% of her current health, and it uses that to heal somebody else. They get a heal for 150% of whatever her health is, whatever health is taken. So whatever 15% is, 150% of that goes into a heal. So she actually sacrifices her own health in order to heal other people. So that's actually a pretty unique ability, or unique kind of mechanic. Glad to see it in there in the game. It was something I was wondering if they were ever going to add in the first place. So I'm glad to see it in there. She does have a secondary heal here, long cooldown on this one. This, of course, she can't cast on herself, because I don't know how you would heal yourself with yourself, but she can't heal herself with Abundance. Abundance is her W. Long cooldown on this one, 16 seconds. So, also, it's important to note this first ability here costs no mana, it just costs health, so you can spam it as long as you stay alive. What this does is, this places a thing on the ground. It's a big green circle thing. You know, it's pretty obvious that it's there. It takes a few seconds, as you see here, 3 seconds to prime. Once it's ready to go, any ally, including yourself, who stands in it, is going to be healed for 20% of their maximum health. So you can do some AoE heals with this. If you're casting Gift of Life, you can drop this to heal yourself in the process to kind of go back up from there. This is maximum health, mind you. Gift of Life is current health. Abundance is maximum health. Now, after these two, she doesn't have any heals, so you've got to be careful about managing your health. You've got to be careful about managing your cooldowns, because this is a very long cooldown. Her E ability is Flame Buffet. Short cooldown on this, 50 mana. I did have some mana problems by spamming this, but short cooldown, so it launches a fireball. It does some damage over time. What happens is, though, when you hit anybody with this, a structure, a minion, a hero, whatever you want, it's going to then kind of place them on fire. You're going to see an icon above them. If they're a hero, you're going to see like them flaming if it's a structure, a minion, or something. If you then use Flame Buffet again and you hit that target, you're going to get a couple things here. You're going to get bonus damage, as you can see. It's going to slow them down by 40%, decaying over 2 seconds, and it's going to refund the mana cost. So really, the main mana hog of this is the initial cast. As long as you keep hitting your target, you'll just get that mana right back. It'll refund the mana. So that is pretty nice. She can do surprising amount of damage with that, because it's on such a short cooldown. You can cast it kind of in quick succession, and because it's a 5.5 second kind of slow burn, you know, even if you miss the second follow-up skill shot, you can then kind of fire off another one just before it runs out, to kind of keep the chain going. Now you saw for all of these, they all had some purple pink text here. This is her trait. Her trait is called Dragon Queen. It's the long-ass cooldown, 150 cooldown, second cooldown. It starts on cooldown to begin the game. You start this on cooldown. So you trigger this once it's ready. It takes about 1.25 seconds to cast, and it turns you into a dragon. A big-ass dragon. You gain a bunch of health. It empowers. As you can see, you get abilities with that. It slows, stuns, roots, blinds, etc. Basically, CC is reduced by by 50%. Only a 15-second duration, but it empowers all the other abilities. It's basically Gift of Life here. Cooldown greatly reduced. It does not cost health, so you can kind of just fire this off in quick succession and spam it, you know, and pop your team back up. Abundance here. The heal area is significantly increased. I think the amount is increased too. I'm not sure off the top of my head how much it's to. I think it's 30%. I'm not sure. I gotta check it out. I gotta hop on like try mode and mess with it a bit. And then Flame Buffet becomes Wing Buffet. What happens here is you get a cooldown, you know, activated ability. It's a huge like cone area of effect attack, and it knocks people back. And then your basic attacks do AoE damage, and they can like hit through people in front of her as well. Her two heroics, also pretty neat. First is Lifebinder. What this does is you pick a target, pick your hero, your allied hero. After 2 seconds, the hero with the lower percentage of health is set to the same percentage as the other hero. So in other words, let's just say I'm going to cast it on Muradin. Muradin's going to go dive in. I'm standing in the far back. Muradin's taking a beating. He's getting beat up. I'm at 90% health, he's at 20% health. After 2 seconds, he gets immediately put back up to 90. Conversely, if Muradin is fine, and they dive me because I'm the healer, and I get down to 15% health, and Muradin's at 80, then I'll jump back up to 80% health, and it's percent of, you know, my current health. So it could be pretty effective if used in the right way. If you have somebody who's just going to go dive in and go ham, you can kind of go in and cast it. As long as you're going to be safe, it will, you know, give them a big boost of their health back. The other one is Cleansing Flame. What this does is you basically become untargetable. Essentially, you fly, quote-unquote, above the battlefield. You can drop a bunch of fireballs over 6 seconds at the position of the mouse cursor. So you just kind of move the mouse around. You'll see that there'll be a targeting reticle. You'll just move it around, and it will drop like fireballs. It does damage to enemies, and it heals allied heroes. The damage, I seemed to, unless they were super low, seemed kind of negligible, but the heal was pretty nice. After all the fireballs are finished, you can, you know, put your mouse cursor wherever you want, and that's where you're going to land. You know, it takes a minute. You know, you want to mess with it to get used to it. I did, in my AI game, actually not realize that the ability was just about finished, and I had my mouse cursor. I was chasing somebody down, I had my mouse cursor inside the enemy base, and I dropped in the enemy base, and I got myself killed. So yeah, I'm glad it was an AI game and nobody was there to see it, but it was still silly, and it's something that you might want to keep in mind about. So those are the abilities in a nutshell. She seems pretty fun, at least in an AI game. That's why I am looking forward to kind of hopping in to an actual match. Hopefully it'll pop soon. Couple of talents that I was already looking at. I like this one already here at level 1, Circle of Life. It's a regen globe ability. After 15 regen globes, your abundance will heal for 5% more bonus health. And after 25, it will also drop another regen globe, so that's kind of neat. I was messing around. She's got a couple of cool ones here. Surge of Vitality gets bonus speed whenever it heals an enemy hero. This one increases the slow on Flame Buffet. Let's see here. What else was I looking at? Fire Within. Actually, if you hit an enemy for basically the bonus damage with Flame Buffet, you actually heal yourself, and that could be potentially good. I also was looking at Verdant Flourish. You heal yourself more. Also from regen globes, which is pretty nice because that's really going to be your main source of self-healing, unless you do like kind of double support comp. I didn't get too far in the AI games into the deeper into the tree. This one seemed interesting. This was a 90-second cooldown. This actually, it's kind of an activated ability where it heals an enemy, or heals an ally for 15% of their max health and does damage kind of a small AoE around them. And if that ally happens to be CC'd, it chops off the cooldown a little bit. Kind of neat. I can see that being useful. And here's like your basic stuff here where you get armor if you're disabled. Here's your kind of shrink ray kind of thing. They call it Pacify. Basically reduces damage, slows them down. Over here we get some armor, possibly shields. This one will increase the Dragon Queen's duration by 9 seconds. So that, you know, it goes up from 15, so you get 24-second duration on that. And then I didn't actually get to 20 yet. So let's take a look at these 20 talents and see what's in action. So we get Ritual of Life. Lifebinder activates 3 times over 60 seconds. That seems pretty neat. I could see that could be useful, especially like just to keep one person alive for a really long time, as long as they don't get super bursted. We've got on Ruby Wings, which is the other upgrade here. Healing or damaging heroes 8 or more times with Cleansing Flame. Activates a Dragon Queen for 15 seconds upon landing. So that, if you can get all your heroes and enemies grouped together, you can immediately land and immediately hop into Dragon Queen form. That could be actually a pretty powerful ability, just based on the paper, it looks like. Let's see here. We've got her trait. When Dragon Queen is active, Alexstrasza's basic attack supply flame buff it, but her attack speed is reduced. I don't know about that. And then Blessing of the Red looks like an activated ability, 40 seconds. Activate to grant allied hero 500 bonus maximum health until they die. Wow. Cannot be used on Alexstrasza or on a hero who already has Blessing of the Red. So I'm curious now, this is an interesting one, I might have to try this out. I'm curious if you can just go around and if you have one of those games that just lasts way too long, you can just cast it on everybody, and everybody gets 500 bonus health, though you can't cast it on yourself. But that's interesting, and that will synergize well with kind of her abilities here, which gives, maximum health. Her ability here, let's go actually to the abilities, which gives 20% of their maximum health. 500 more health is more maximum health to be healed from. So that's kind of neat. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a build in mind yet. Haven't actually played too much with it. Obviously, this is very, very fresh. We're gonna mess around with it some more outside of this, but I did want to kind of just get some video here on paper, so to speak. She does have some cool looking skins though. Let's go take a peek here. Where's she at? Over here. Most of these are in there. These are, I'm not even going to get into the changes that Blizzard made about the skins and how they're only available in bundles. We'll just skip it. They do look neat. They do look neat. I do like that skin. That's like some Disney shit right there.
All life is to be treasured.
Some Frozen Ice Queen. Yeah, so the skins are pretty chill. There is, I will say this while we're waiting, the one thing that I am super hyped about, super hyped about this PTR, and I can't wait till it goes live, is right here. Well, once I get all the shards, is the Alarak announcer.
Combat begins shortly. Your failure will likely follow.
Super excited for that. I have such a cube owner for just listening to John Delancey. So anyway, let's see here. We'll let this go. I will probably just edit out this in post, and we'll catch you once the game starts. All right. All right, welcome back. Here we are. We just got into the game. We are.
Come on, get ready. Get ready.
We got a Lily on the team here, which will be useful. Lily did get reworked, but that'll be helpful for the double support. We're up against another Alexstrasza, as you might imagine, and lots of beefy 3 warriors and Rhaegar, so they are going to be a pain in the ass to kill. Also, this was a 5-man group, all queued up together, so there's a really solid chance that we're just going to get our ass handed to us. This may be one of those quick PTR games, but we'll see what we can do. And our guy here says he's from New Zealand and his ping is crap. So this should be a fun matchup. I imagine this will be good times. Alright, I saw somebody pop in there. There you go. There's the flame buffet. There you go. I missed it. There's the bonus damage. So what I want to do is I want to avoid as much damage as possible. I'm going to pop that right there. And my team's smart, they will stand in it. I will heal you. I want to make sure I hit my skill shots here, because if I don't get the bonus on the flame buffet like that's gonna cost me a bunch of mana. Let's get the heal up there. The other thing that they've done so far is they've zoned out the regen globes, which I did take that down at level 1 on. Oh, I didn't have any cooldowns. I'm gonna bail out here. Yeah, they've been zoning out the healing globes, and I did take that talent, and in hindsight, I really probably shouldn't have taken it. Oh, I got hit in the face. That was stupid.
I must leave you.
I shall purge your evil from this land, demon.
Should not have taken it knowing that they were going to be a beefy group and they were going to be able to body us around like that. Maybe would have been better off going Flames of Fury here at level 1, but we'll see how that goes. We're going to see if I can make it over here in time to meet the team. We have a big engage right now. We did lose our first healer. Here's a thing for Junkrat. Here's one of you guys. Now I can, if I need to, hop into my trait form. That might be advisable. Oh shit. Probably should have done that before. You can go away. Now what this dude does one of these. You guys get to go away because I'm getting bodied over here. I need to back off.
Believe in love. Much better.
I'm playing very poorly to begin with, but they just have a much stronger comp than we do. And you can see as my health goes down, I heal for less and less, which is this icon right here. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of trouble. I need to step up my game, see what I can do. Let's head back out. We are, I don't even know what we want to do. Let's go with that. We'll go heat exhaustion. We'll try to increase the slow. Maybe we can do some of that. So we did lose the first immortal, which is not a surprise considering we died a bunch. I'm gonna head up here. We'll go try to defend.
As I must.
Still have no regen glows, and we're 3 minutes into the game, which is not an ideal thing.
Keep it up.
I will get some bonus damage against the immortal with the flame buffet, so that's nice. My team is just kind of way out too far, I think. Yeah, Lily got caught out. That was not a place to be. Lots of CC on this team. Lots of CC. Also, again, they're a 5-man group, so they're probably in comms. It's, you know, that's the PTR for you. That's what you have to do. That's the smart thing to do. You need to be in that 5-man if you want to be able to get in to the queues pretty quickly. Yep. Junkrat's dead. Junkrat gets caught. There's really not much that we can do.
I must flee. Hold the line, friend. Thank the light.
I have no mana. I'm gonna hearth right here. I'm gonna get picked off. Somebody's gonna tag me. Nope, got away with it. That was risky as shit. Pretty stupid. Surprisingly, we're only a half, 3/4 about a level down. They're about to hit 7. Junkrat looks like he's going down to bottom lane, which is fine. KT's got a hearth, but he's got no mana, so that's okay. We'll let him do his thing.
At any cost.
We'll just do one of these. I do have 1 globe now. How about that? Let's see if we can pick up a second. Yoink. Oh, that was close. Junkrat's got company down there.
These mercenaries could be of use to us.
Life at any cost.
I really would like to take out that group, and I can't do it.
Without reservation.
Maybe if I can just hang out and try to soak some experience.
Choose a talent.
I'm gonna risky and try to grab this. That was risky. Rhaegar's gonna come in. That's fine. You can take one of these. You can get flame buffeted in the face. That works a lot better when I stand in it.
And all your servants in hell will cower before me.
See, as long as I can hit the skill shots, I get the slow, which is important. So Rhaegar is probably going to go take that top camp. It looks like he ran to. I don't know where my team is. Here we go. Let's go join them.
Remain here.
There we go. That's a good kill. Really not much I was able to do there. We did get the Immortal.
We stand victorious.
I think Junkrat is gonna be in trouble. I don't know if I can heal him. Let's see if I can get him something.
Oh, that's done.
That's fine.
As I must.
Get slow.
Cleanse this land from your corruption.
Alright, he just made it out, so that was close. So they're engaging us hard up top, but our Immortal is on the bottom. I'll grab that globe, thank you very much. Stand in this. Nope, we want to get slow. Not much I can do there.
Existence is to be treasured.
Alright, ETC looks like went down bottom to deal with that
As I must.
on their team. Alright, so that's good.
Fear. I will return to
Alright, now here's something they put in the PTR. Heroic abilities are now available for both teams. They added in, I'm going to do cleansing,
Magnificent.
flamey flame. They added in notifications when, I don't know if I didn't catch the first one actually, when one team gets a heroic and then the other team gets a heroic as well. Make it way more visible to see when people have a talent advantage, especially the heroics are the big ones. I'm going to come down here and hang out with the rest of my team. KT's in dangerous spot up top. Nope.
As I must.
Hopefully that'll spawn right when she comes out. Yeah, there we go. Good, good, good. Oh, that's bad news. We're gonna try to ult as soon as we can.
New life springs forth.
Oh, I got knocked out of it.
Resist the chill of death. Double kill.
From flame.
Let's try this again, shall we? Now here we go. Here's the boom. Here's a heal. Here's a heal. Here's a heal, and now I'm gonna land right in the middle.
Just reached its conclusion. As it must be.
Very good. I'm gonna come down here, help Jaina get some of these things. Have a heal.
Life at any cost.
Very good. Okay, only 9 regen globes. Not where I would like to be, but
As it must be.
so far so good. There's another regen globe. Very good. We'll let those guys take out that tower or get dealt with. Let's see if we can take these mercs super quick before the event starts. Here you go, Jaina. Have a heal. Oh shit.
As it must
Oh, that was unfortunate. I did not see him, was not paying attention.
witness the strength.
repent before my wrath, demon.
Go away. Hello, friend. Go away. Go away.
Show me where I am leading. Life begets life.
You go away. Alright. Here's a boom. Here's a couple of booms.
It is time for a change of strategy.
Boom! Get a heal, and we'll land like right here. I like it.
As it must be.
Alright, we're...
Much better.
I'm gonna try this. We're gonna try this activated ability. I don't know how well it's gonna do. We're losing the immortal race though, even though we got a couple of kills because we got dead early. There you go, there you go, there you go.
Must end.
You run away.
As it
Alright, somebody that's not me should go and kill the immortal. Jaina's on it. Very good. Like it. We do have to watch out for that though. Oh, hello ETC.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
We're gonna be in some trouble here. We're gonna use that activated ability. So they're gonna win the immortal with this, which is okay. That's a good root. That's a good cleanse. Oh. I am super low on mana. We're gonna heal. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Thank you, healer.
We're gonna go like that. There's the immortal. Yep, we lost the immortal.
Do not
And we're gonna heal.
I shall return.
All in all, that wasn't the worst thing in the world. KT doing work. I like it.
As it must be.
Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can do. I'll just cast some fire. Some more fire. You gotta watch out. Just... Oh, is that Lily? Oh, she's in lots of trouble. Knock them away. She's still gonna get killed. Nope. Alright. There you go. See that's the big AoE heal that we're looking for.
Right now.
He's trying to get the mosh going on. Lily's dead this time. Yep. I missed my heal.
As it must be.
Well done, heroes. But we must be cautious. The demon shall rise again.
I will mourn.
Ooh, that's just, you can't get caught out like that.
Behold, the power gifted by the Titan.
1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta come over here because now I need to land safely. Alright. Interesting.
As you wish, mortal.
Now they're a talent tier up. We're gonna be in some trouble. Merc camp is not the best. Not the worst idea, I should say. Gotta be careful though, they're gonna invade. So they just took the bottom one, so we do need to be a little bit careful that they're not gonna come over here and try to engage on us. I'll stand in that, thanks very much. Alright. Still at only 12 regen globes. Not the best choice that talent was.
As will my foe.
Okay, so I got 30 seconds on all of my cooldowns here, my major cooldowns. They're going to be up about in time for this event. Hopefully Jaina isn't getting picked off. We are going to be down a talent though. That is going to be, you got to be careful about that.
I will deliver this realm from your corruption,
Alright, we're over here. KT is up top, so we are undermanned. But a couple of them are down on bottom, so that's a thing. So that will buy us some time. We'll just get some residual damage. Miss the hook, very good.
My purpose shall be fulfilled.
Have a heal.
Thank you, healer.
Nope. Oh, that was a good mosh. I got knocked into it. Yep. There wasn't much I can do there. That was a good mosh. Yeah, way too many stuns. Yeah, I mean that's what it is. That's the group that they picked. It was a 5-man comp. That might be game. Potentially. Triple tank, double support. Yeah, we don't really have the right comp for it either.
I must find another way.
Like Junkrat's not the best choice for that.
Life springs anew. Where I tread, life blooms. Witness the strength of life.
We may not lose. If we don't lose the fight, as long as we don't get team wiped here, we probably won't lose. but we're gonna be in some dire straits. There's a good chance that we lose that tower, that keep. Yeah, let's back off.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Suffering you come. Believe the aspect of life rises against you.
I can't do anything.
Clutch right now.
Where I tread.
Oh, I said we'd be okay if we didn't get team wiped. We got team wiped. So that's probably game. Oh, he just got fucking annihilated.
Destruction will not prevail.
That guy just being a dick.
Congratulations. Now you have my attention.
Here's some new graphics. I see that right now when your core is getting damaged. I mean, that's kind of a dick move. You queue up in like a 5-man group, 3 tanks, 2 fucking supports against a bunch of solo queue. I mean, whatever. It's the PTR.
MVP.
It was a better game than we expected. In fact, had we had an actual comp, I thought we were better. I thought we were the better team. Had we actually had the better comp, I thought we would have done well. But that's fine. But that's not the point as it is. Let's take a look. Oh, look, I got some gems. How about that? Let's take a look at the talents real fast. I'll show you what I picked, and we'll see what the other Alexstrasza picked here. So I went Circle of Life. Not a great one to pick on this map, and not necessarily on this map, but on this comp. We just got bodied around. I didn't get a lot of regen globes. I did go Heat Exhaustion to increase the slow. I thought that would have been important. And then I also went Fire Within to heal myself for 10% of my maximum health when I hit that flame buffet. Cleansing Flame for my ultimate. That seemed fun. I really didn't see the other ult going well with this team. Like this, the arrow was getting bursted down too quickly. So I went with Cleansing Flame. Over here, Life Unbound. Activate to heal an allied hero for 15% of their max health. Maybe I could have gone better choices there. I'm not entirely sure. And then at 16, I just wanted to make Dragon Queen last longer, even though I really wasn't doing a whole hell of a lot with it anyway. Yeah, so there we go. The other one, she basically went full-on Flame Buffet build. This probably would have been the better plan. I think Flames of Fury probably would have been the better way to go for me. So that's a lesson learned. Here we go, and then they went the same here, all the way up. They did take Pacify, 60-second cooldown on that. And here's the big one here. This is where this can be interesting. Healing a stunned, silenced, or rooted ally reduces the cooldown by 30 seconds. So I mean, you could potentially have this up very, very often. So this could be a very, very strong talent, I think. If you're against an enemy team with a lot of CC, which I probably should have taken, considering this is the group that we were up against. I mean, stun, slow, stun, stun. You know. Oh well. Also took Draconic Discipline to increase by 9 seconds, but that's Alexstrasza in a nutshell. The healing numbers were what they were. You know, surprising amount of damage here. She led the team in damage. How about that? How about that? So yeah, that's Alexstrasza in a nutshell. I clearly need to work out some builds that synergize a little bit better than I did, but hope you enjoyed it. My name, of course, is Conman. Maybe we'll be back soon. We'll check out the new Lily rework and some other stuff, and yeah, until next time, take care.